So after William Hartnell left, the Doctor is pretty much dead, and you'd be thinking, is this the end of the show? But no, they took a very good way to keep the show going, and that is changing physical appearance.
He said in the tracking room, something about this old body of mine is wearing a bit thin. So he gets himself a new one?
Which is something that you've never seen before. The Doctor changes his face.
It's over.
An old man that somehow changed into a different man with a black hair. And younger, and the Doctor that everyone is familiar with have disappeared.
Come in and meet the Daleks. Oh, the Daleks.
The second Doctor, Patrick Troughton, is really different to William Hartnell. You got the different clothes style like Charlie Chaplin, where his outfit looks sort of scruffy, and his personality is completely different because he cares about his companions more, he's funny. He does have a bit of mischievous.
Thank you very much, that's very civil of you. Oh my word.
You claim to be able to help us.
And a lot of the times he actually has no idea what he's doing.
The eruption will only affect the island.
Maybe so, but we happen to be on the island.
Oh my word!
And plus the Doctor that we know today came from Pat. Plus William Hartnell is still brilliant.
There are some corners of the universe which have bred the most terrible things. Things which act against everything that we believe in. They must be fought.
Crazy that him and a grumpy old man, that is the same guy.
Their minds to suit our purpose.
Sausages! Man will just become like a string of sausages all the same.
Jamie McCrimmon and Victoria Waterfield are definitely from the past. Jamie McCrimmon is a Scottish Highlander from 1746. He's known to wear a kilt through the entire run, which he looks so cool. As soon as he tags along in the TARDIS, him and the Doctor already became best friends, and you can tell Patrick Troughton and Fraser Hines got along really well.
Edited one, Jamie, eh? Just act stupid. Do you think you can manage that?
Oh, it's easy.
And I love the fact that they improvise with the holding hands.
Come on, let's go and join them. Come on, Victoria.
Victoria Waterfield was from Victorian era. She has nowhere to go after when her dad was enslaved and later killed by the Daleks.
Obey your orders, Waterfield!
And there's a really nice moment where the Doctor and Victoria were talking about each other's family.
Eh?
I mean old.
Oh.
You probably can't remember your family.
Oh, yes, I can when I want to.
And that no one can do what they're doing.
That's the exciting thing. Nobody in the universe can do what we're doing.
Just like William Hartnell, I haven't seen all of Patrick Troughton episodes, unfortunately, due to missing episodes, as of time of recording. But I couldn't be any happier the fact that it brought the animation, as like I said, it feels like that the episodes have came back, and more enjoyable and more easy to follow than the ones you watch on telesnaps. The Cybermen are my favourite Doctor Who monsters. They replace parts of humans with machinery.
The race of Cybermen, but we're humans, we're not like you.
You will be.
What I love about the design in the moon base, the photo with quite a few of them on the moon, and the story is just called the moon base, it looks so intimidating. The mouth is just like tiny rectangle and there's no mouth moving, and with the circle eyes and, you know, the pipe and also the claws with the machinery on the chest, it really does suit Cyberman, and especially the electronic voice.
They have blocked up our way into the base. Other methods to gain entry will be tried.
Then of course they came back in the Tomb of the Cybermen, where the archaeologists go inside the tomb, kind of reminds you of the Mummy, where they search the remaining parts of the Cybermen.
I'd still be very careful if I were you, very careful indeed.
And the voice is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love listening to them all day.
You will be on the first of a new race of Cybermen.
And it is my favourite Cybermen design. It has a lot of suspensefulness into it. And it is such a great cliffhanger when the Cybermen were unfrozen and then they got themselves out of the tombs, and they're so creepy and terrifying. You would hate to meet those creatures. Just everything about the story is just so good, and easily my top 5 favourite classic Doctor Who stories. That's they're pretty much corpses in a machinery suit of armour.
Callum!
One of those terrible things again.
Don't move! Callum, don't move!
The Cybermats are like robot rats operated by Cybermen.
Cybermens will attack.
The first time you see them is definitely the Tomb of the Cybermen.
Jamie, Victoria, Callum, wake up!
And they're so creepy when they're like surrounding people with the alarms blaring.
Oh, Doctor, we're trapped!
Back against the controls, everybody!
And you would hate to be in the same situation as the poor guy in the wheel in space, which is where the Cyberman controls the wheel. The wheel in space, as of time recording, I haven't seen, but I don't know. I think I heard that Cyberman takes a control on the wheel or something. But I have seen the clip when two of them approached the Doctor saying, "You know our ways."
I suppose you've come for me.
You know our ways.
Yes, I thought you'd realize somebody did.
And then the Doctor just kills one of them with the force field. The invasion, you never expect to see Cybermen showing up in London in a present day. It's so awesome having an 8-part epic story with the Cybermen on Earth and UNIT.
You will obey instructions.
What do you want us to do?
You will come with us. Obey.
What is it not to like? The Ice Warriors are reptilian in green armour, originated from the planet Mars.
Useless and unnecessary.
And their whisper sounded like this. Makes them so intimidating.
Your leader will want to speak to me,
Humans are our enemies.
but I can be useful to you.
Well, I love the Troughton's era, where it's the majority of it sets in like sci-fi world with great monsters.
Something strange has happened. We're suspended in space.
The robot Yetis, who are so terrifying the way they claw people. Alongside the Great Intelligence, possessed Edward Travis, the Explorer, in the Web of Fear.
That will drain all past knowledge and experience from your mind.
You've also got the Macra, the like giant crabs who breathes through gas. And looking at the clip, it just looks like something you'd see in a horror movie.
There's another one!
And you've also got the Quags, enslaved peaceful race.
Shall we destroy? Shall we destroy?
Then you've got Salamander, an evil politician on Earth, the enemy of the world.
Welcome to the TARDIS.
Thank you. You're doing so well impersonating me. I thought I might return the compliment.
When the Daleks claim that they are human servant, it makes them so dangerous, especially to those who have no idea who the Daleks are.
I am your servant.
But the truth is, they really want their power.
Daleks conquer and destroy. Daleks conquer and destroy. Daleks conquer and destroy.
Even the Doctor is a new man, he still hates the Daleks.
Help the Daleks test another human being.
What sort of test?
Do not question.
I will not be your slave! Doctor, I beg you.
The evil of the Daleks makes the first appearance of Dalek Emperor, and the voice is just so terrifying. Inside a spaceship with all the wires, and the voice is so big and buzzy.
So, you are the Doctor.
We meet at last.
Originally, that was to be the end of the Daleks for good. But obviously not, as it's for the next Doctor. Zoe Harriet is the future companion who proves to be clever as the Doctor, or more smarter than the Doctor.
Oh, Doctor, you've got it all wrong.
Oh dear, I've been working in square roots.
Especially when she proves herself at the maths problem.
Perhaps he can't answer the questions.
Of course he can. The Doctor's almost as clever as I am.
As they both were encountering the Crotons.
The gravitation field is dropping, the dynatrope is moving out of balance, static feed.
And Zoe is also like an action hero where she's in a catsuit and taking down Carcass in the Mind Robber.
Better submit, you know.
She's definitely a good fighter.
Well, take us up there, there's a good chap. I obey.
And the first time you see the Doctor using a sonic screwdriver was Fury from the Deep, where it just looks like a silver pen. And the Doctor later uses it in the War Games.
There we are.
Which is where we learn more about the Doctor's species.
What is it?
The first other Time Lord you see in Doctor Who was the meddling monk back in William Hartnell's story, The Time Meddler, and then later reappeared in the Dalek Master Plan. Also the home planet of the Time Lords are explored there as well. You've got the War Chief, who reveals to be the Time Lord.
We were both Time Lords. We both decided to leave our race.
I had reasons of my own, just as I had. Your reasons are only too obvious.
So during the scene when the Time Lords send Jamie and Zoe home, the Doctor gets exiled to Earth and forced to regenerate.
Your appearance has changed before, it will change again, and that is part of the sentence.
You can't just change what I look like without consulting me!
That scene was so emotional because you grow attached to those three, and because you'd like them so much, and now you just feel yourself crying because that's the end of their travels and the end of that era.
What's happened?
The time has come for you to change your appearance, Doctor, and begin your exile.
So as Doctor was sent down to Earth without seeing him regenerated properly, it looked like it was possible that the show to come to an end, but thankfully it's still going.
Relax, relax. More haste, more waste. Pleasure is for you to...
The truth is, if Patrick Troughton did not do a good job, if he wasn't successful, the show wouldn't have kept going, and I would not be sitting here talking about it right now.